This is the air purifier I can leave on automatic, forget about, and just notice the room feels lighter and smells cleaner a short time later. The win here is simple: quieter nights, fewer sneezes, and less time fiddling with controls. I would put this in the category of a mid-room purifier that suits bedrooms, living rooms, and home offices. It is a strong fit for people with pets, light to moderate allergies, or anyone who deals with cooking odors or seasonal smoke. It is not a whole home monster, and it does not try to be. It is designed for a single space, and for people who want straightforward, reliable cleaning without jumping through hoops. The design is plain in a good way. It is a tall rectangle with a front panel intake and a top exhaust, so airflow goes up and away instead of blasting you in the face. That makes it easier to place near a bed or a couch without feeling a draft. The footprint is modest for what it does. It is roughly 8 inches deep, about 15 inches wide, and around 24 inches tall. I was able to slide it beside a dresser and forget it was there. The control panel on top is easy to read, and the lights are not blinding. There is a color bar on the front that tells me at a glance how the air quality looks. I also like that the sensor lives on the right side, which made me conscious of not blocking it behind a curtain or a shelf. The build feels solid enough for daily use. It is not fancy, but it is sturdy. Setup is refreshingly simple. I pulled off the front cover, removed the filters, and unwrapped the plastic. The carbon filter goes on the outside with the little tab facing out, which makes it easy to grab later. I appreciate that the carbon filter is washable. I give it a gentle rinse in the sink, let it dry completely, and it is good to go. That saves money and keeps the unit performing well. I actually read the manual, and it was worth the 5 minutes. It explains the safety basics and how each mode behaves, which matters when you want to set and forget it. Day to day, it is very easy to live with. Automatic mode is the default for me. The purifier listens to the air, bumps the fan up during a spike, then settles back down on its own. I would spray a cleaner in the bathroom and hear the fan ramp up within seconds. I like seeing the color bar swing from blue to amber to red and then back to blue as the room clears. Night mode is a lifesaver in a bedroom. It drops the fan to the quietest level and kills the lights, so there is nothing glowing at me in the dark. If I need a burst, turbo mode exists, and the remote is handy from the couch. The timer is simple with choices for 1 hour, 4 hours, or 8 hours. It is the kind of control set that lets me choose my level of involvement, which, honestly, is usually minimal. Performance is where this thing earns its spot. The manufacturer says it is appropriate for up to around 360 square feet, and that has matched my experience in a medium-sized bedroom and an open-plan office corner. After cooking bacon, I set it midway between the kitchen and the living area. Within about 15 to 20 minutes, the lingering smell dropped to the point where I stopped noticing it. During wildfire season, I had a window open for a short time and the bar went straight to red. Turbo mode cleared the haziness in under half an hour, then I went back to automatic. Dust on the nightstand has been noticeably reduced week to week, and allergy mornings have been calmer. It will not make pollen disappear from the universe, but it does reduce the background irritants that build up indoors. Noise matters a lot with purifiers. In night mode, it is whisper quiet. The spec says roughly 28 decibels, and that aligns with what I hear. It is a soft air murmur that fades into the room. Low and medium speeds are easy to live with in a living space. Turbo mode is loud, no surprise there, but it moves air aggressively, which is the whole point of that setting. The top exhaust design helps mask the sound since it does not blow directly at you. I ran a few real-world tests over several weeks. With a cat in the house, I placed it near the litter box area but not right next to it. The sensor picked up changes when the door opened and closed, and odors settled faster than with my older purifier. I burned a scented candle and blew it out, and the unit reacted within a few seconds, then cleared that smoky afterscent quicker than opening a window would on a still day. I also vacuumed a dusty rug and watched the bar flip to amber, then red, and the fan ramped up as expected. Each time, I could leave it alone and trust that it would work through the spike without babysitting. As a specific use case in a bedroom, this has been excellent. I set it to automatic, but I enabled night mode before sleeping. The lights go off, the fan drops to the lowest setting, and the room stays comfortable. I am a light sleeper, so any whirring will wake me. This did not. When I got up in the middle of the night and switched on the bathroom light, the sensor reacted to the sudden change in the air and a hint of cleaner. It nudged the speed up briefly, then settled back down. For anyone with allergies or sensitive sinuses, waking up without that heavy, stuffy feeling has been the biggest tangible benefit. There are a few smart touches that genuinely help. The washable carbon filter is a huge one for ongoing maintenance. I rinse it about once a month when the front panel shows more dust than I would like. The filter indicator light takes the guesswork out of replacement, and resetting it after a swap is straightforward. The PlasmaWave mode can help with stubborn contaminants. When I used it during a heavier smoke day, it made a difference in how quickly the room cleared. It does add a faint extra noise, a slight buzz layered on the fan, so I turn it off at night if the air is already decent. The remote control is basic but practical. I use it to hit turbo for a quick cleanup after cooking, or to nudge the fan down during a call. There is no phone app, no voice control, and honestly I did not miss either in a bedroom or a home office context. Fewer connections, fewer updates, fewer things to break. A few nitpicks. The unit is a bit wide, so in a really tight corner it might compete with a side table. The top buttons are responsive but a little plasticky. The air quality sensor is great with obvious particles and aerosols, like cleaning sprays or smoke, but sometimes it does not react strongly to lingering food odors that have already settled into soft furnishings. In those cases, I just tap turbo for a cycle. Also, while the carbon filter is washable, the main filter is not, so plan for replacements over time. None of these are deal breakers, but they are worth knowing. This is the Winix 5502 Air Purifier that I would recommend to anyone who wants cleaner air in a medium-sized room without turning their life into a maintenance project. If you are a light sleeper, it is quiet enough. If you cook, have pets, or deal with seasonal smoke, it reacts quickly and clears the air in a realistic time frame. If you want app control and deep smart home integration, this is not that product, and that is okay. It is a straightforward machine that does the job, day after day, with just enough control to make it flexible and not so much that it becomes a chore. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and tell me in the comments what purifier you are using now and what you want to see tested next. Thank you for watching.